I'm late as usual. You're right. Man, Black Shadow 74 already asking about that money. What happened? Let me see. I need to get my Underdog Bucks question that y'all answering 16, 25. Who is the GOAT of promoting down King? Mahomes, Davis, Stern, Black. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Ask more questions. Hey man, hey Black Shadow, goddamn it. This ain't Gil's Arena. Okay? All right. They owe you money. All right, the niggas over there owe you money. Okay, this is no chill. This is playback. All right, don't come to my other job asking me for fucking money on another job. I'm just gonna be honest with you, fam. Right, the other job owe you money. Right, you just can't catch me at the mall asking for your goddamn bucks. But hey, I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna let them know. Niggas pulling up to me at my other job. Better start paying these people, man. What's up? How y'all doing? Welcome to Playback. Y'all know how we do it. I see YouTube is working early. Okay. Oh, Dylan. Oh, I know Harper was playing bucket. Woo! Oh, you can't take the bucket off the board. Yeah, we've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for Harper. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Making his debut. Let's see what the number Yachty, what the number 2 pick look like. So number 1 versus number 2. Where's this game? Vegas. Yeah, no. No. See, if I put the windows in, it's going the shine is not gonna kick in. But it's sunny as hell out here. Back door. All right, denied. Baseline. Hmm. I'm at right now. I'm at Joshua's Tree. VJ Rookie of the Year. Nah, man. Listen, I get no. You can't do it like that. Remember, there's gonna be Embiid up there. There's gonna be Paul George gonna be up there. Them 2 young guards that's gonna be up there. So it's gonna be hard to win Rookie of the Year, let alone play. Just be honest. Woo, he locked up. Woo, woo. Other way. Yeah. Oh, he playing against Carter Bryant. Oh yeah, that nigga playing defense. Yeah, that's a mismatch right there. Yeah, I used to watch Carter Bryant in high school. Yeah, I like his attributes. I would have picked him lottery too. I mean, I thought he was going lottery. Yeah, I would have picked him in my top 10 for sure. His upside's crazy. Like I watched him against my old high school in the playoffs. I think he was a junior that year. Ooh. And I was like, man, he was playing point guard, center. He was doing it all. All right, what's going on? Let me see what y'all put in the chat. Angel Reese, Carmelo Cardoza, first place, Minnesota, 36-24. Hey man, look, these 2 twin towers should be nice, once they start developing. What we miss? Yeah. Woo! Hey, that was Oh, that's how you stay in the league 15 years, man. Man, he's showing a great bunch of upside already. All right. Hey, y'all, I see Brandon Jennings playback channel in there. Hit that link. Hit that link. Follow my guy. Drake changed his lyrics to nonstop at the Wireless Festival. How you go from 6 to 23, but not LeBron? Uh, and, he's still he still heard a nigga show up to a goddamn concert. That's crazy. You gotta let that go, man. You gotta let that go. It's all right, man. It's just a song, dog. You ain't gotta. It ain't that serious. Okay, we got Bobby Boyo 95. Hey Gil, can a small market team turn big just from one player? Like the Blazers drafting Van. Oh, okay. No, no. Um, your market size is your economic system. It's the population in the city itself. So um, it's Los Angeles. So basically, the biggest markets for everything, movie deals, models, everything. It's the same city. New York, LA is tier one. So that's for everything. So basically, just when you're talking about movie, ooh, nice spin. Mm, mm. Finish it. Finish it. I'm gonna just be honest. That was the dumbest dunk attempt I've ever tried. If I ever seen one. You got a wide open lane, tried to power dunk going into the person. All right. It looked exactly what it was supposed to look like. Baseline, hurry up. Too late. It was a nice layup. Where's Harper? Harper's out there. See, too late though. You got to swing. That's a hurry up, swing, rip. They already took Dylan Harper out. Ah, he only playing 20 minutes. Like he started the game. Will Cooper be a star? Um, we'll see. Let me just keep looking at it. Let me just keep looking at it. Um, not a lot of stars has performed in summer league. Just to be honest, like I mean, your superstars. Um, it's I know KD balled out. I think Cole played well in summer league. Um, but other than that, I mean, it's kind of rare. They play okay. They play decent. But they're better in the NBA once like this is their first tool, and then they start preparing for the NBA, then they get in a training camp, and usually training camp like excel their game because they're around better players. Um, and then that kind of helps them a little bit. Playing with guys who actually know how to play. Oh shit, I forgot I don't have I got my phone for YouTube. Hold on. Um, let me pull YouTube up. Okay, so uh, right. Gilbert Mateen Cleese. Okay, so I'm looking at the question now. Okay, Gilbert Mateen Cleese was a good college player. That's what it really was. He was a great college player, right? When you're talking about NBA, you're talking about first step, one-on-one skills, understanding pick and roll. But I think he was probably at that time because he came in probably a year before me. So anywhere from because I played against him in college, so he had to come into that 2000 draft. He was just not fast enough for the NBA, especially at that time where they were pressing a lot. So he didn't have the foot speed. I think that's the same thing that happened to Miles Simons, putting him at the point guard position. Really couldn't shoot enough to be to keep everybody honest and making them go under or making them go over the pick and roll. So everybody was going under at the time if you couldn't shoot the ball. Um, okay, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant take his shots at MJ. Um, Let me see. Let me turn off the background. But let me see. Hold on. I don't know if there's. Let me see. So we can't hear the people in the background. Can y'all just hear me now? Without the game, can y'all just hear me? Yeah. Okay. Now, I call all of it misinformation, right? Um, Kevin Durant's comments is more of misinformed than it is reality. When MJ left, MJ didn't leave because he was bored. MJ didn't leave because he was um, tired of winning. That's not why MJ left. MJ left because MJ was told to leave. All right, I'm gonna just be honest. MJ was told to step away because of what was going on in the media, right? All the rumors that was, you're talking about a time where MJ is the league. He is the face of all branding. He is considered the best player that ever lived. He is the face of USA basketball. This is America's darling at this moment in time. He was bigger than life. Um, and the rumor of gambling, the rumor of, how his father passed, right? And all of that going on, it was collectively, hey, we need you to step away from retire. Because if the news broke while MJ was playing, they thought it would have ruined the image of the NBA at that time of what they were trying to build. Even though it was the league was stable as it was stable. They were just getting these TV deals. I just think they didn't want that news of gambling and his father passing and all that stuff to fall on, the league's doorstep. So they basically said, step away, let everything calm down. So if the news did break, it broke on baseball. It didn't break on the NBA's doorstep. King Tizzy, I'm just being nice when I say this to, just keep it, glossy. But it was the NBA's call for him to step away. It wasn't his choice. So when Kevin Durant said he stepped away and did this, like he's being in he's not giving MJ credit. It wasn't he was quitting. Trust me, they wanted to go 4-0. I mean 4-peat, 5-peat, but it was more NBA business decision, and that's why he stepped away. So they got all of that gambling, all that rumors under control. But listen, on the Kevin Durant side and the LeBron side, I mean, you're talking about, listen, Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, KD, Kareem, like John Stockton, Karl Malone, like these guys that are playing 15, 20 years, they're dedicating themselves to the game, right? The conversation that they're talking about, the conversation, LeBron's talking about with KD, this is for a group of guys who really understand the goal. They're sacrificing friends, they're sacrificing life itself for basketball. And that's why sometimes they get irritated when people, just push their legacy away. Imagine like Kevin Durant, like he don't have kids. He wants to have a family after he's done playing. He don't want to have to focus on kids and family and wife and basketball. He feels he don't have enough time in the day to focus on all that because 24 hours he wants to focus on basketball. Like he literally trains and watch film. That's what he does. So, he loves basketball. He loves the hoop. So, when he sees a Michael Jordan legacy, he's speaking from a standpoint of you fucked up greatness, right? Like, why did you leave this window open for even debating? Why didn't you have 8 championships in a row? Why didn't you have 9, 10 MVPs? Right? You're going back and say, hey, like if we called Michael Jordan today or back in 90 and say, hey, there's going to be a kid by the name of Kobe Bryant that's going to be coming after you. There's going to be a LeBron James who scores 50,000 points, who has 20 all NBAs. He has this and that. Does MJ say, oh, okay, let me do this and let me secure, my legacy a little bit more. That's what we be wishing. Like he's thinking from a purist side too. He's thinking for like the legacy of itself. Like, damn, I wish I would have stayed here and collected all these MVPs. So, they're arguing on both sides. He's arguing for his legacy and he's arguing for the legacy of others, wishing that if they knew the information that they know now, they would have changed, how they played the game and, the things that they would have done. So I look at it on both sides, of the spectrum. Like I don't take sides on stuff like that. I try to understand. I don't get offended. I try to understand where the person's coming from to then, give this middle of the road opinion. MJ Gil is not talking facts. MJ was stat padding last season. Gil is lying. I haven't said anything. Like that's niggas like you. I haven't said anything. MJ subbed back in the game as a Wizard. Man, I was in the NBA, dog. Like, what am I lying about? I haven't said shit. Like, do you like? First of all, okay. How about this? Since those was padding stats, the MJ in the Wizards was padding stats. Let's take these 2 years off. The fuck changes? What changes? Actually, my nigga, it makes the MJ argument even better. Now you can take off 2 years. Now it's 13 years instead of 15 years. It's 13 years. Them 2 years just diluted his stats. It diluted his stats. Fam. You take those, now he finishes with the game. Now he finishes, to be honest, his legacy with a championship, which a lot of champions and a lot of GOATs didn't do. He actually was the first one that I can think of that finished on a championship as the man with a game winner, with a finals MVP. You see how the legacy sounds a lot better? than them Wizards. So if you want to take off them Wizard years of him patting his stats on that sorry ass team, I'm pretty sure the Jordan fans will commend you on that. They will be sitting there like, good job. Padding stats is part of the fucking game. I don't know who told you it wasn't. I don't know who the fuck told you padding stats. When a nigga ball hogs, what the fuck you think that is? What do you think John Stockton and goddamn Magic Johnson was doing with passing the ball? That's padding stats, right? I'm overpassing so much that I want assists. What do you think rebound niggas who got 30 fucking 40 rebounds? Padding stats. Blocking shots. I'm trying to get so many blocks that I'm giving up offensive fucking rebounds. Like I want to jump at everything so somebody can get the rebound back there. I don't care. I want the shot. I want the block. That is padding stats. A coach playing his team all the minutes so they can get all the wins. He's padding his stats to get in wins. All of it is considered padding stats. We only want to use it when we want to complain about somebody else, but it's all part of it. Right? LeBron James for the 22 years. Yes, all of it. Padding them fucking stats. Karl Malone, padding them stats. John Stockton, padding them stats. It's. You don't think Jokic out there? What do you think Jokic out there doing? Padding stats. All the rebounds, all of this, it's all the same thing, man. It's putting all the stats together to make an argument of how great you are. That's it. That's why I look at it all as the same. Right? If you say, oh, this guy sucks because he lost a 3-1 lead, I'm gonna say, okay, this guy lost a 3-1 lead, this guy lost a 3-1 lead, same shit. Put him in the same field. Try something different. I don't like those little narratives that people use to discredit something. Best player since Michael Jordan retired in 98. Let me look at it. Let me look at this. Okay, I'm done. I don't want to look at it no more because it just don't make no sense. See, because this right here, it says best NBA player since Michael Jordan retired from the Chicago Bulls, 19 down since the 90s decade. Kobe, Tim Duncan. All objective, better, and more impactful than overrated LeBron. See, this is why I don't pay attention to stuff like this. Is because it's a Jordan page, right? It's a Jordan page trying to discredit, obviously, the person that's threatening it. So obviously, you're going to find your narrative and you're going to use certain things to take away. But the fact that you even put that don't have LeBron James or Steph Curry on it, or Shaq on it, or Allen Iverson on it, it just doesn't even. Why should we even take you serious? And I look at stuff like that. Like, I can't take you serious if that's how your list starts off. Right? Even as Michael Jordan overrated, right? Michael Jordan overrated. Like, is it done by a Kobe fan? Right? Is it done by a LeBron fan? Then I don't want to see it. Right? Like, it just, because you're going to make it seem like, how about this? Stop trying to discredit the other, just like everybody, and then just talk about their greatness. Treat it like a job interview. How about this, y'all? And y'all don't want to do this. Imagine you have a job interview and you are a Kobe fan. When you go into that interview, you're just going to talk about Kobe, right? You're not going to mention Jordan. You're not going to mention LeBron James. You're going to, like you do at an interview, you're going to talk about what you bring to the company. Nice shot, Flagg. What you bring to the company. I've never seen a motherfucker go inside of a meeting to talk about the niggas outside. You know what I mean? You just talk about who you like. Let the person who likes LeBron talk about LeBron. Let the Jordan fans talk about Jordan. Because all that happens is you talk about what everyone did, who's patting their stats, and who lost this series. Like this one series dictates a whole nigga career. It just doesn't make sense. Tyson, no, I did not dog Kobe on my shows. I've never said I agree with anything. I'm a neutral party that talks about what the media, how the media landscape is. See, the problem sometimes is everyone has opinions, right? And everybody thinks their opinion is right. Now, if your opinion is right, then what the fuck are we having a debate for? Right? I mean, think about what I'm saying. If I go right now and say, I think Penny Hardaway is the greatest point guard that ever lived, that's my opinion. And you want to debate me. How are you going to debate me in that? Like really think about how the fuck are you going to debate me on my opinion that I picked? Because there's no logical thing you're going to use that I'm going to give two shits about. I'm not going to care whatever stat you put, nothing, right? Championships, all of it is out of window. Obviously, I don't have no criteria. The criteria is how I feel. So it's my opinion at that point. So why am I going to sit here and argue with people over opinions? That's why I use a neutral party and I debate the media's list. That's how so when you say, oh, you're saying something negative about Kobe, I'm using the media's list, and I'm going off of that. We can debate the media's list. If we can debate, has nothing to do with my personal list. So now we're just using all factual stuff that we can prove. Gil, you're not even a top 10 point guard. Of course not. Who the fuck said that? Whoever said that, they should lose their credibility. That sounds stupid. Top 10? That's crazy. What's wrong with you, man? That is great. Top 10. Nigga, I'm not top 10 on my own personal list, which I'm biased to my list, and I don't even have me top 10 in my list. This guy. Now, Jeff Teague, I see everybody killing Jeff Teague right now. Now, you can't say fuck the media list, Mace. The reason you want to say fuck the media's list is because you don't agree with the list. But you have your own list, so it doesn't matter. Right? So the media list is a bunch of people voting. Now, when people say fuck media list, it's a cop-out because you don't want to do your fucking own research to find out why the media list is the media's list, why they're voting the way they're voting. So it's easy to cop out and say, well, I don't respect it. Well, unfortunately, dude, they have the vote. Their vote of the media list is MVP votes. So you don't respect the MVPs then, because they're voting for that. They're voting for all NBAs. They're voting for all-stars. They're voting for first team, second team, defensive player of the year. These are the guys who are voting for the list. So you can't say you don't respect their list, but you respect these people's accolades. But you don't respect this part of the list because it doesn't have your player where you want them. So the list that actually matters is actually the media list, because that's what the fucking world sees. That's what the world responds off of. Unfortunately, your list, my personal list, don't matter, because it only matters to us because that's a one fucking person vote. The people who voted for all 75. Did you do your list? If you did your list, now let me know, is your list accurate with their list? Probably not, right? You probably got some other people in your list that they don't have. Now then, I want to ask you this. In your list, when you Google their name, like when you Google Klay Thompson, Does it say top 75 under his name because of your list? Nope. If you got Tony Parker in your top 75, when you Google his name, and does it say top 75? Nah. So your list actually doesn't matter. The one that matters is the one that actually gives these niggas the crown, which is the media's list. So now back to Teague. Now what Teague is saying has truth to it, right? Everyone knows it. No different than an All-Star game and an All-NBA game. If you're a voter, like let's just be honest. If I'm a voter, you guys know I'm watching Laker games, right? I'm watching the players I like. I didn't watch a lot of Orlando. I didn't watch a lot of Detroit. Didn't watch no Cleveland. Damn sure didn't watch 1 minute of Charlotte basketball, okay? I don't even know if Utah even still plays in the NBA, okay? Let's just be honest. Now, if you're telling me that I have to do all NBA and marketing's on there, did I see him? No, right? But if he made the team last year and his numbers look the same and his record looks the same, I'm just going to say, yeah. I just put him in. I don't have to do no fucking thinking over there. Just yes. So when someone says he wasn't playing defense like that, you have to take in consideration he's just one player. If Kobe is guarding him and he's going past Kobe like this is easy work, which he's a point guard with speed. So I understand that. To him, Kobe didn't play no good defense like that. That doesn't take away the body of an 82-game season, right? So it's his personal bias on the 2 games he played against Kobe. That's all. You know what I mean? Like, y'all got to realize, like, if a player says, man, Gilbert was ass, I locked that nigga down. But I averaged 29 that year and I was second team all NBA, right? Y'all are going to say, nigga, you lying. Then you're going to pull up all my stats that shows he's stupid. But you got to think about, he played me. Maybe I was ass against him. He's only judging me off of the 2 times we played against each other, or the 4 times, or the 1 time. He's not telling you, he can't tell you about what I did to other players. Right? And you got to take in that fact. Like me, the people that made the all defensive team, ass. All of them. To me personally. The ones I played from 93, 4, 5, 6, and 7 before I got injured. To me, ass. Now, I didn't think not one of them was actually great defenders. But that's me because my personal experience against them, right? Kobe, I had foot speed on. Boom. Okay. Chauncey Billups, obviously, foot speed on. Bruce Bowen, obviously, he can't keep up with me. Ass, right? Larry Hughes, you seen what I did to him in Cleveland. I was considering him ass. To me personally, right? Tayshaun Prince, obviously, foot speed, 1-4 flat, right? I would consider him ass guarding me. Raja Bell, 54 on him, ass, right? But you have to remember, I'm a point guard that is 6'4", that is strong, that can shoot, that played ISO basketball like a shooting guard, that came off screen, that moved without the ball. So those guys trying to guard me in my element, right? When you're talking about Raja Bell is great at denying, fronting, doing all these things, right? Going through screens, showing, keeping the ball away from you. Well, I get the ball out of bounds. So that means you have to guard me here. You're out of your element. Now, if I was a shooting guard, his defense is different towards me. Same thing with Cole. He has to guard me bringing the ball up. I'm in full pace now. Nice move, nice pass. Yeah, Ron Artest guarding me. There's a picture right now. I got him touching the pavement. Gave his ass a jab, touched the pavement. Right? That's Everybody's not great defensive players in all elements. So when you say me taking my experience with Kobe out of it and ask if he's a great defensive player, yes, right? How he guarded the greats. Like you're talking about taking a challenge all 82 games he played. You're guarding 1, 2, and 3. Even if you lose a matchup against me, you're shutting down Caron Butler in that same game. You're shutting down, this person. Like these guys have more responsibilities than you. Like, yeah, you might have got the best of him, Teague, but he probably shut down Joe Johnson that game. He probably shut down his play. Like, somebody like a Kobe, LeBron, a Tayshaun Prince, right? Even a Raja Bell. They're guarding 1, 2, and 3. They're guarding 3 positions. So, it's not just you that they're guarding. So, you're switching out on guys. So you have to judge someone's defensive matchups throughout, right? Yeah, I scored 60. That's my matchup. Okay. What did Caron do? He's like, you know what I mean? Like he's shutting this person. Like I even heard him. Me and Larry Hughes was on the team. He was like, all right, look, hey, you shut Gil down. I'm gonna shut down Larry Hughes. He got Larry Hughes under the contain. I'm balling. Hey, listen, let's switch. I'm gonna shut him down. You guard Larry. That's what he was doing. Right? Some people got better advantages than others. So, I understand what Teague was saying. I understand the concept. I get it from his perspective because he was a point guard that has speed. But you got to take in the whole body of work of 82 games, right? It's not about just you. It's about the whole season, right? You got Shea right here. Shea led the league in scoring, right? But if we ask, let's just do it like this. If we just type in Shea, last year. Okay, go through the box scores. All righty. Woo! Okay. There's not a lot of people that can say they shut his ass down. All right, so we got San Antonio, Orlando. Oh, shit. God damn. This nigga was like looking like Harden around this bitch. But okay, so let's say San Antonio, right? Who guarded them on San Antonio? Let's say Julian Champagne, right? If he say, man, I shut Shea down, Shea's ass, right? Shea's ass. He was ass last year. I shut him down. He's going from just his experience because Shea only had 18. Well, so, like I games that I didn't play in, I watched Kobe. I watched Kobe guard, from, T-Mac. He got T-Mac in one game, or shit, he got Vince shutting down Vince to then T-Mac come in, he got to guard T-Mac. Like, I mean, I've seen him switch on to other people. Like, it's not just his matchup that he's guarding. You got to think about shooting guards in the West. There wasn't a lot of great shooting guards in the West during Kobe's time. So he had to guard like 3-mans and 1s. Nigga got number 46. Look at the numbers on these niggas. 46, 37, 45, 19, 55. Nigga got a 27. Yeah, like when he was like when we played them, like he guarded, like even with Gary Payton on his team, he guarded me some matchups. He guarded Larry Hughes at the shooting guard, and he guarded Antoine Jamison. Whoever was on fire. Let me go ahead and put my, because there's one thing that people don't understand. Let's take Jeff Teague's, what Jeff Teague is saying. Let's take it as, okay, they gave him the benefit of the doubt. Now, think about that when he's guarding a young LeBron, a D Rose, right? A Kyrie. Cole is going to get the benefit of the doubt on slaps, hits, all that, all them 50-50 things. Cole will get the benefit of the doubt because he is known to play defense. He is the best player and he has the resume. So he's going to get away with holding, pushing, like he's going to get those calls. And that's why like somebody like Carmelo Anthony will guard the star player at the end to equal it out. He's not going to let like his regular defender guard a Kobe because Kobe's going to get the calls against that player. Kobe might not get the calls against Melo. They're going to let him play. You know what I mean? So I personally wouldn't waste my time questioning, does he have 10 to 12 defensive player of the years? Because I wouldn't know who to give them shits to anyway. Right? When I look at the list and I'm like, all right, Cole, Chauncey Billups, Larry Hughes, Bruce Bowen, okay. There's not anybody that can go through my brain that say, oh, they should be on that list because they locking niggas up. I'm just be honest with you. Right? I'm thinking, the Gary Paytons, Chauncey Billups, I mean, not Chauncey, but Tayshaun Prince's, who are we going to have? Jason Kidds, right? Tony Allen's back then. I don't even know if he played enough to be put in that category in the 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7, around that time. So Raja Bale, Ron Artest. You're talking about 82 games, man. This ain't just. Okay, I see Coop getting to that free throw line, man. They saying something about a shot. Hold on, let me look, y'all. Man, I don't. Yeah, I gotta see it. He's struggling a little bit. He's 3 for 18, got 13 points though, 1 rebound, which is, being 6'9" with your shoes on. Kobe has 12. Gil, stop it. I research everything, but don't want to look at Kobe defensive metrics. What, Meech? What are you saying? Kobe has 12. Gil, stop it. Okay, he has 12. Who's challenging his 12? If he has 12 or 14, he has 12 or 14. I don't like. It ain't my goddamn job to challenge someone's defense. Oh, I know he said he didn't deserve 12. And I'm saying, how can you say he didn't deserve 12? You think, Meech, what I'm saying is I don't need to look at the stat. It's coming from a guy that Kobe guarded, and that guy might have got the best of him. Teague is not looking at Kobe's stats for the whole year. He's only going off of him, his experience. Oh, prime example. If I said, I don't think Kobe's defense was all of that, right? And you show me stats that his defense was great those years, how are you going to convince me? Like, think about what I'm saying. If my stats against him was 60, 39, 35, 25, 29, 39, 30, if my stats is averaging, when I got to Washington, 33 points a game against the Lakers, what stat are you going to show me that's going to be like, oh yeah, this is a great defender? You know what I mean? So it's right. But looking at where's them defensive stats? Here, send me the defensive stats so I can look at it to see what you're trying to show me. Because the metric of defense is not it doesn't actually show what a defender is. Oh, nice Harper. Let me see how you're doing. Harper 2 for 5, 6 points. Okay. All right, where's the he didn't guard? Let me see. Is this he didn't guard the best player? Pippen did. Oh, you talking about Jordan? All right, let me see. Kobe 2008, Bryant defense, elite defense. See, I don't accept none of this. I don't accept this. Right? You narrowing it down. Like I don't need narrowed basketball. Like give me all stats. That's why people can't beat me when I'm debating against like media. Okay, Bryant, team leader, defense metrics. Okay, see now. Okay, so now Kobe never dominated his team defensively the way LeBron did. Why the fuck does this, like, why are y'all comparing two players against each other and what they did defensively? Did LeBron get his defensive awards? Yes, right? Did he got his. So like, why are you looking in my pocket? That's the problem here. Everything that people are doing is comparing it to other people's defense. Like, because this nigga played better defense, I shouldn't have my award. like, what the fuck does that suppose? Like, what does this nigga award got to do with my award? We both on the same goddamn ticket. Like that, y'all got to stop doing that shit. LeBron made 0 all defensive team during these years while Kobe made 8. All right, let me look at this. Okay, let me look. All right. Well, I mean, he did make one right here. 11. 34, 35, 36. Okay, so second year in Cleveland. Okay, so you're in the 30s. Cleveland Lakers. All right, listen, I don't know if this information helps you guys, but I asked Dave McMahon. Let me see if I still have the text message, because I had a question. See, when I say something, I go ask questions. Like I try not to give my opinion. So let me see if I have Dave's. And so I asked him about defensive player of the years. So I asked about, now, who was the best? I asked about the play. Who was the best? Because he's voting. So I asked about who's the best player in the NBA in certain years, and I asked about defensive stuff. I asked about media. So I asked. You can see. Oh, I asked about media voting. How does the media vote? Top 75. I asked about all this stuff. I don't have the message about the defense, but the way he explained the defense, I'm gonna just be honest, I don't like it. I don't like the concept of it. And it was this, but it's how they vote. It's players stop at it with team defense, and whoever is around when it was like whoever, the wording was like whoever's in the area when the shot is missed. gets credit for it. Like it just defensive rebounds is part of defense. Securing the defensive rebound is part of defense. And I put some scenarios together, which was this. If I'm defending somebody and a screen comes and he splits the screen and that guy goes score, is that my fault, or is that the center's fault, or whoever the other guy is who let him go through the lane? If he scores, that's the backline fault for not protecting the rim. I did my job to push him over. He couldn't get by me. So you see where there's so many things that come into play. If I'm picking the person up full court and I got his ass locked down, I got him turn. He got to pass the ball. Then he does a double screen and gets a score. Like, what is all considered part of defense? Right? If Rudy Gilbert is defending, then his man, he has him contained, but he jumps for a block and the guy airballs, but the offense dunks the ball back. Who responsibility is for that basket? Because if Rudy doesn't jump and leaves his feet, the offensive rebound doesn't happen. So there's so many things that takes into defense. And then because I think my argument, or I was asking, like, how does Jrue Holiday make the all defensive team, and Giannis and Brook Lopez? How does all of them make the same team? Like, they can't all be stopping. Like, it's like they're all getting the same points for the same thing. Like, if Jrue has them locked down and has them turned, and then, Giannis deflects a point, Jrue gets the point for deflecting, Giannis gets the point for deflecting, and then if if what's-her-name gets that rebound, he gets the point for the rebound too. So all three gets a defensive point for the same stop on the same one person. I didn't understand it, to be honest. Because I watched Jrue, and he does a lot of netting. He does a lot of what who does it? Draymond Green. He does a lot of things that Draymond Green does. He stops a lot of plays before they happen. How do they justify? How do they calculate that? Plays being stopped by this guy which means you got to know the player's offense. I don't know. You know what I mean? It just, was Bron a great defensive player? Yes. He was great at controlling the game from the standpoint of, all right, he's about the back door. Like, he's calling up, he's about the back door, front him, deny that guy. Hey, switch it. Hey, go under. Like, he's preventing a lot of things. That's what he was great at. Michael Jordan, great defensive player at passing lanes, tracking the ball, right? Wasn't very good on-ball defense, right? Kobe, great at fronting defense, denying the ball. On-ball defense, depending on what kind of player it was, getting through screens, getting over screens, right? Staying away from switching back then, right? Trying to get him to switch and he wouldn't get off me. Great defensive player in that aspect. Same thing with Bruce Bowen. Bruce Bowen, great defensive player, denying, keeping the ball out of your hands, fighting over screens, fighting under screen. Horrible pick and roll defender. Oh, he's going to fall and hit the screen every single time. He's not going to fight over very well. So everybody's great in their own element of defense. Like, I was great on-ball defensive player. Like, I got long arms, quick feet. I was strong. So really trying to take me off the dribble a lot. I stayed, in front of my man, majority of the time. Where you got me, pick. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm hitting that pick every time. Oh yeah. Boop. Oh shit, y'all help. Like that was me. When you bring your friend to the party, I'm good. Jordan was trash on ball. Yeah, I didn't say he was great on ball. I said he was passing lane. He was great passing lane. Wasn't like who did he like? Wait, first of all, niggas didn't even dribble in the 80s, man. 80s and 90s, man. It wasn't great dribblers. Like all the shooting guards was catch and shoot guys who couldn't put the ball on the floor more than 2 to 3 dribbles. Just to be honest. Like Jordan didn't really get tested with his dribbling unless he had to guard like Tim Hardaway, Isaiah Thomas, um, Grant Hill when he came in, Penny Hardaway when he came in, Allen Iverson when he came in. Those guys. That's when Pippen and Jordan really got tested because those guys came with the bop off the dribble. So right, everybody got they flaws, man. Everybody got their strengths and their flaws, right? I knew Kobe's strengths, so I stayed away from those and I kept him in the element that I was great at and stayed like so when I say defenses are bad, when I say okay, his defense was kind of bad, Bruce Bowen's defense kind of bad, even LeBron guarding me kind of bad, it's because I knew what they were great at. I stayed away from that. Like I'm not gonna let you be, I'm not gonna let you stop me. The fuck, right? If I know Kobe Bryant is a great help side defender and he's guarding me, I'm moving. I'm coming off down screens. I'm running around, so he can't control the game from guarding someone like. If he was in help mode, then he'll guard, let's say, Deshaun Stevenson. Then what he wants to do is, hey, push him towards me, and he wants to net me. Like he wants to push him towards me, deny him, make him come back this way. I got him. I got your help. And I didn't like that. Like I want you, like let's do pick and roll, make Kobe guard me, and then now I want Smush Parker to play help side defense. That's not his thing. So now I got Kobe on me, and now he has to rely on his team to help him, which they wasn't very great at. So it's just understanding the game of basketball, man, and you know. No, McGuire. It's not a shot at Smush. It's not a shot at Smush. It's just understanding this. Kobe has 12 all team defense, right? Which means when he's guarding someone, the rest of his team is not designed to help him. He got it, right? Right? If LeBron James is guarding me, he's great at defense. The rest of the team is not like the rest of the team is not designed like to help him. He got it. So if I got LeBron James or Kobe on an ISO, Smush Parker is not helping, right? Mo Williams is not helping. Now, if I got Mo Williams and Smush on the ISO, Kobe's helping them. So I'll rather have Kobe and them guard me. So if I beat them, I got easy bucket to the lane. Man, let me see this. Well, I got music in the back of my ear. Hold on. Hold on. Sounds playing in my ear. Hold on. Y'all hear this music? What is this? What's up? Okay, there we go. I was tripping. I was tripping. My bad. Bro, think he averaged 25. Coach trying to send up machine on defense. Do you even want him to? Like, nah, he played defense when he needed to, man. He played defense when he needed to. Like, I mean, you know, what I mean, you're not trying to have Kobe. Oh my God, you're not trying to have Kobe guard me the whole game and still try to score fucking 60 points. Let's just be realistic, y'all. Kobe fans, boys screaming T-Mac never go through the first round. When Kobe didn't have elite support, this is what he did. See that? Hey, come on, man. Y'all can't do that. Right? You know, you can't do that. What T-Mac was saying, man, he wasn't saying that he could replace Kobe Bryant. Like, y'all need to stop that bullshit. He's not saying he would replace Kobe Bryant. He was making a statement about rings don't matter, and they shouldn't be the all be all of your legacy. If you take him in the 2000, 2001, 2002, and you give him a ring then when he was only 20, 21, and then his career ended the way it ended, do you push him higher on the list? Right? That's what he was trying to get at. Like, you give him a ring in his 2021, 22 year, boom, give him a ring right there. And then he still finishes his career to where it did. Bad, exit in Houston. This happened in Houston. This happened in Houston. Do you respect him more for the ring he got then? And T-Mac is saying, you shouldn't. That ring I got as a second option or third option with Shaq shouldn't dictate the rest of my career. And that's how he was basically saying it. It wasn't, he wasn't saying he could replace Kobe and get 3 rings and and then y'all start bringing in Gasol team. That nigga ain't even talk about none of that. The insecurity of you niggas is the insecurity that what you guys, y'all really ran with that narrative and made it more than it should have been. It's the insecurity. I'm just going to be honest. It's the insecurity that start putting shit into shit that had nothing to do with shit. And listen, and just so y'all know, I'm really not like, I'm after media. And I'm going to show y'all something. And I'm going to show you a text message or DM. I want it, and this is a conversation between me and Shaq. Where's Shaq? So just so y'all can see, I have a message with Shaq, and I asked him, well, we were talking about some other niggas too, but I was asking him, in the 2000, 2001, the 99, would you have won a championship with Tracy McGrady? He gave me an answer, and then he left me a long message about the dynamic, the breakdown, the roles, just so y'all can see. So y'all can see I have his message. Right, let me see. Y'all can see I have it, so y'all can see, hold on. It moves, you can see him talking, right? So I have a message from him, and he said, I can use the message. And I told him, I said, to be honest, the message it wasn't for everybody else. It was for myself. You know what I mean? So this wasn't this ain't about, trying to hurt somebody's legacy, boost somebody's legacy up. It's just, hey, what did you think about, what T-Mac said? Did you take offense to it? Do you think you could have won? My comments, what do you think? Oh, nice little lob. I see you. My comments, And he was like, no, what you said was accurate. That's what they were actually saying. That's what our beef. And he talking about the beef. He ran me through all of it, what the problem really was. And, he took some responsibility, on his own, been saying like, he wasn't ready. Right. He wasn't ready to give over the keys. Like his ego was still, I'm the diesel, I'm the greatest. And he said his ego didn't want to see it. Like, okay, let's move in his direction and let me play second option. And he just said, I I couldn't. He said, "Hey, man, come on, man. Like, I couldn't accept my role yet." So I got the words from the man himself. But I don't use everything as content, right? Most of my stuff is I ask the questions directly to these people so I can have a better understanding, so I know how my take should be. Like for the most part, I know who's moving where, who gets traded. I know exactly why Luka got traded. I know all of it. I was on a phone call on three-way quietly listening to Nico had the conversation and talk and ask for guidance from other general managers. I'm like Shams a little bit, but I don't report it. I just try to be more accurate on my takes and stuff. Try to give out fair information. T-Mac would have said that if Kobe was alive. Why wouldn't he have said that? It had nothing to do with Kobe, Tado. What do you mean he wouldn't have said that if Kobe was alive? It had nothing to do with Kobe. He just used the example of that team. That's what that was. It was just the example. If he would have said, hey, you don't think I would have won a championship on the San Antonio Spurs? If you would have removed fucking who? Anybody, right? At that point, you could have removed, Bruce Bowen, but that was unrealistic because obviously, if you put T-Mac on that team and take away whoever, they win a championship. He was just saying that basically rings, you're not using them the way, the same argument Kobe has, the same argument Michael Jordan had against Bill Russell. Same argument that LeBron has, the same argument that Shaquille, everyone, they all have that same argument, man. That's all it is. They all of them. They all understand. They all complain about the same shit. Ooh. You know what I mean? Like some of y'all you just gotta like I look at it like this. When someone makes a statement, instead of just listening to what you want to listen to try to understand it first. First understand it, do the research, and then go. Most people just listen to be offended and then go off of that. All right, right now Flagg got 18, 5 for 13. Dylan Harper got 13. Damn, he's the only player playing on this team. Bill looks at it as just scoring titles and maybe a chip. That's all ball. Nah, TZ, I look at basketball, right? Like if you look at any of my top 10s, like my favorites, what I consider top 10, if you notice, I don't have anybody who played in the 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s. So my list is biased. It starts at the 90s. I have Magic in there. because I'm from California. And he was a superhero to everybody in California growing up then. If you like basketball or didn't, Magic Johnson was the black hero to black kids in California. So he's in damn near everybody's top 5, even if they never watch basketball. That's why he's there. Right? But if you look at the list, there's no Kareem, there's none of those guys. I didn't watch them or didn't understand the game enough at that moment in time to even know what I was looking at. So I'm not just going to put them in the list just because everybody else has them in the list. Like I was gonna not attack a dude, but I was gonna give him the business off of his video. But I was like, you know what? Let me let me not. But it was a guy by the name of Man Down Sports. I mean, I like his page. I like the setup. It looks nice. I responded to him. Just in the what's name, but he said something that kind of almost triggered me, and it's a trigger to me, and I think a lot of these I call it Kobe, these Kobe powwow supporters, these 2020 COVID powwow supporters, when the history of their Kobe-ness only starts after, right? And it's more of a sentimental, let him rest. Like he hit me with the let his name rest. And like, are you insinuating I'm bringing up the dead or disrespecting the dead? And you're saying let him rest as if I'm bothering him in some sort. And you're preying more on the RIP type of talk. Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. This is some whole shit to me when these niggas do that, because it was rested. It was rested. I think that's what the problem was. It was no one talked. Everyone was, letting them play basketball, which none of you niggas showed up to. I seen you. There's only Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes is one of the only guys that consistently showed up to watch and support him and his new endeavor. And using the let his name rest, RIP code, that shit irritates the fuck out of me deep down. Deep down, it kind of like, kind of sympathetic shit you trying to get out of the fans by using RIP, let him rest. So I guess when 2020 came and they dropped the list and all that, I think that's when the Kobe name started appearing more, because they seen he was at 10. Everybody got mad, then everybody want to be Mamba energy, everybody Mamba time, Mambacito. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, as much as like me, cool. I sit back, let y'all do y'all mamacitas and all that mama talking, cool, man. Like, hey, however you want to, do your respects, do your thing, man. He deserved it, right? But he deserved the support of the girls basketball team too. He deserved all of that, right? And it's just, so hearing y'all talk, like the reason his name is popping now again is because now everybody wants to know why he's not in the debate. The fact that you're asking that means the name was quiet. So now you like, no, we got to show our respect to the Mamba. You got to put his name back in there. That's what it's been going on. If you must know. Just if you want to know. Because if you look at basketball reference, any of that, Kobe's been sitting at 10, 9, 10, 11 since 2011, and none of you niggas were saying shit about it. Right? 2000, if you go back to basketball reference, you type in 2011, 2012. He's been sitting there the whole time. There's only been 4 people since they came out with the list in 95 that's actually cracked the top 10. Shaq cracked it first, Duncan cracked it second, Kobe cracked it third, and LeBron cracked it fourth. Those are the only 4 names, people. So if you must know, just being politically correct, there was no list ever that Kobe was ever second behind Jordan. He was Tim Duncan was never second behind Jordan, because you got to remember who was sitting at 2 this whole time since the list came out has been Kareem, and you can't say at any point Kobe, Shaq, or any of their resumes would have ever cracked Kareem's list at any point in the media standpoint. Kobe's 3 rings in 2000 wouldn't have got him number 2 with the rest of his resume. So the earliest you can put Kobe in there with his resume and the rings would have been after he won an MVP, some scoring titles, some more All-NBAs, which would have been 2011, 12, 13. I mean, if you just want to just, think about it logistically. Same thing with, Shaq. The earliest you could have put Shaq into the list would have been after he got his 4th ring. And then from there, it was, then if he fell off, he got old. So there was really nothing he could do. Now, if you take LeBron James and you see why he's that far, because if you take his early career and then you stop him at 2014, right? At that point in time, he got 2 championships, he got 2 finals MVPs, he got 4 MVPs. He has the resume to jump into the top 10. Then you keep adding from 2014 to now, 11 more years of stats. You can see logistically why he will be there. Because now he's passing the other guys. That's all this is, man. But it doesn't change your list. If you've got Kobe too, nigga, you got him too. Right? If you ask my son right now, greatest all time, do you know this nigga would say James Harden? No knock against James. He gonna say Jordan just to say Jordan, but he's not gonna have Jordan. He's like, I'm only saying it because I'm supposed to. But he's gonna have Kobe number 1. Kobe's gonna be number 1. Number 2, James Harden. Right now, if you ask him who is the greatest player in the NBA as we speak, he's going to say James Harden. And there's nothing your ass is going to say that's going to change his mind. And I can tell you this. The nigga never watched James Harden when James Harden was in Houston doing James Harden shit. James Harden's number 2 because James Harden talks to him, calls him, shows him moves, works out with him. That's it right there. Ain't got nothing to do with not nailed no stats. And that's what our list. That's how our list is. It's how it makes us feel, man. So, so most of the time when we're arguing our list, it's all emotions. And this nigga blinged out, boy. Woo, let me get $1, young fella. Let me get $1, young fella. He expected to move forward. Andrew Wiggins, let's go. Come on, baby. You coming to the Lakers? And y'all know I've been a motherfucking Andrew Wiggins. I didn't fuck with him, but if he come to the Lakers, top 3 small forward in the game. Top 3. You can't tell me otherwise. Like, all y'all should be fans like this. Like, I really do appreciate like LeBron fans and Cole fans, and like, because that's what fandom is about. It is. That's really what it's about. But I'm not in a position, to be honest, to be that type of fan while having a big platform. I think it's unfair. Like, I just to be honest, like, if I got a vote for top 5 or top 10 players and you gave me a vote, I think y'all would trust my vote, because you know by now I'm not going to be biased. Like, I'm going to be fair. Like, I'm gonna be fair, even if I don't like. I'm gonna be fair and not gonna just go down a rabbit hole, because it's the same argument that a lot of players have, that like this reporter don't like me because, you know, I didn't give him an interview, so I'm not like, I don't give a fuck if you say motherfuck me, this and that. If I got a vote and your vote and this counts, I'm gonna be fair to your career. I'm not gonna. Like, cause I know money's involved, and I don't want to fuck your bread up. Like, I'll let you get your bread, then talk shit. I'm not gonna throw dirt on you before you get your bread. Trey John, yeah, I like Trey, man. Listen, that's why I'm back to the Wizards, man. I wish we would have got fucking Queen. I thought we was gonna get Queen too, man. Y'all seen young fella? Got some moves on him, right? Oh, Chrissy O in it. Where Chrissy O at? Let me see. Is she on the playback side or the YouTube side? But everybody on the YouTube side, I see there's 1K people in here. Let's go. Come on over to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. Hey, I was with my new team. I got a new power team. We're gonna be, you know, taking over the internet. The Dojo group. Right. So, you know, we had a meeting right before this, because I felt that I didn't have any structure on my on this side of my content, on my no chill side, so, coming up with plans and focusing on subjects and, talking points and days, being consistent. So you guys can be consistent supporters. So I got to be consistent for y'all to be consistent. Hey, when it comes to generational players, and people are asking if Cooper Flagg is a generational talent, do y'all understand the concept of generational talent? So for people who don't understand, whoa, there we go. There we go. Yeah, they always bounce back the second. So generational, that's nice. That was a nice finish. Generational talent. Let's see this again. There we go. Okay, so generational talent is it's raw form. It's potential. It's girlfriend. Right? If you're in a relationship, the word generational talent is girlfriend. Right? You don't know how that girlfriend's gonna pan out. You don't know how the talent's gonna pan out, but it's generational, meaning a lot of players with this height, they don't come around that often. right? You got some generationals every 10 years, you got some every 20 years, you got some every 50 years of generational talent. That's the raw form of you. Yeah, that is the I mean, it's the physical attributes more than, a complete person. That's what generational talent is, right? It's something that started when you was 13, 14, 15. So like Paulo Banchero, if you go back and look at Paulo Banchero, you will see generational talk. 13 dominating, 14 you, 15 you. Those are your generational. Like if you know, like soccer, Freddie Adu was considered a generational talent. But all generational talent doesn't turn into generational players. Generational players is the wife, it's the upgrade. All generational players wasn't always generational talent, right? Generational players is what you accomplished. Did you transcend the game? Did you change the game? That is generational players. Anyone can achieve that. Not everyone can achieve generational players, but everyone's in that category once you get into the pros. It's all for work ethic and achievement. Everyone can't be a generational talent. That's just born. That's coming out the that's coming out the womb. Right? That's fucking Metcalf, niggas like that. That's, Lamar Jackson. That's Cam Newton. Those are generational talents. Wemby's, Bronze, MJ, Shaq's. Yeah, those are, Bobos. Yeah, you can put them in generational talent. And there's a lot of busts that's been generational talents. They didn't turn into generational players. Yeah, Randy Moss, So Klay Thompson was with Megan, nigga. Oh my God, what? Klay, you dog. Klay, what? Oh, man, Klay, hey, man. If you don't put that nigga in the top 75 now, something wrong with you. No. Oh, no. Klay, you are top. You are in the top set. Dame, I'm sorry. Dame, you did. Listen, Gorilla was after you. It was Gorilla, okay? This nigga got Meg. Oh, man. Oh, goddamn, dog. Woo! Whatever you did at Golden State that last year, and whatever you did last year, nigga, it has been erased from the archive. You do this shit again. You start doing this shit. Hey, damn! You know what? I can't even like her pictures no more, man. She's taking. God damn, dog. Woo! We thought you was just sitting back chilling like a motherfucker. Nah, you over there sitting there like, yeah, that's me over there doing a little thing. Damn. Woo-wee. Hey, I don't even know if Tori want to be free after getting with Klay now. I mean, hey, that's a couple $100 million right there, boy. You might as well. That's not that broke nigga she was with last time. This nigga certified. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. If there's a nigga Klay throwing a party, nigga, you cannot get in. Okay, I can tell you that. He is a A-list celebrity. Woo! Donovan got Coco. And my black ass wanted to date strippers when I was goddamn. Man, that's a bench. Jason Tatum got him a celebrity. Donovan Mitchell had Coco. What do you mean no regrets? Hell yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just be honest. You're right. It can't be no regrets because at that moment in time, Kuzma got he got him one. No. We're not talking about right now. I'm talking about my NBA self. My NBA self. I was wanting the I didn't want the famous ones. But I would have, it wouldn't have worked out anyway because it was, you know, Michelle at the movie theater, the one who was putting extra popcorn inside my bag with the extra butter, right? You feel me? I was fucking her, okay? Yeah. Yeah, not gonna lie. Yep. Yeah, but I would have been cheating on my celebrity girlfriend with a motherfucker that work at the gas station. Oh! Okay, Dylan. Okay, long arms. Hey, I know. I remember the comment from Dylan. He was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to be better than my dad at everything." I was gonna comment. I was gonna be like, "Yeah, brother, I don't know who you think your daddy was," but he would have been all NBA damn near every year if his team was winning, because he was out here balling for Cleveland and goddamn Clippers. He was averaging 18 to 20 out the gate. Stacey Dash. Oh, wait, hold on, Stacey. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, listen. Stacey Dash, that was my crush, y'all. That was my crush. Like, so I don't know if y'all know. See, I went to Grant High School. And Grant High School, a lot of those shows was done at our school. Like the Power Rangers, opening. That was when they're jumping and doing the flips at the beginning. That was my school. All About the Benjamins remix. That was at my school. And then they used to do Clueless at my school. So the Faison, not Faison, but the dude, the black dude, I used to be at the gate looking like, hey man, can you tell my wife I said hello? Donald, he used to laugh. And then when I became famous, I used to tell him, hey, I was the kid that he was like, nigga, I know. But yeah, she was my crush. Like, yeah, when I get famous, man, I'm a dater. And I'm just saying, man, it was like the celebrity or $250. $250 to this single mother. I'm trying to tell you, man, them single mothers was popping it better. I'm just going to be honest with you, man. If you ever become famous or you got $1,000 to spend, single mothers pop it better. Yeah. I'm just telling you. Back then, girls with bus passes. Oh, a girl with a bus pass. Oh, man, because she don't got a car, nor does she know somebody with a car because obviously he'd be driving her ass to work. But she had a full bus pass. Oh, man. Now these girls, man, they be wanting 10,000. They want bags. They want rent, car, nails. They got a whole list of shit they need. The girls back in the day with the bus pass, shit, all they needed was 25 cents for a transfer. They just, hey man, I just need 25 for the transfer. What? That's all you need, baby girl? Oh, I got a couple 25 cents in here. Get you a couple transfers. Oh, nice pass. Wow. Hey, now I like that they putting Cooper Flagg at the point, man. I'm just gonna tell you. It's going to be different. They're not putting him at the 3. The only thing is there's only going to be like a certain group of guys that can guard that's going to like give him problems. Obviously, a Carter Bryant type, like Jimmy Butler picking him up full court, he might have troubles. Wiggins, I think he got the foot speed over someone like Kawhi. But Kawhi is not going to pick his ass up full court. If he tries to bring the ball up full court on somebody like Daniels from Wolves, is going to give him trouble trying to get the ball up against him. Lou Dort, he had problems with Lou Dort. Naismith, goddamn, probably Naismith. And fucking Dylan Brooks, he can probably get past Dylan Brooks. I don't think Dyson will be guarding him. It'll probably be Zach Hill. It'll be probably him. Like there's Alvarado, guys like that. I'm talking about people in his position. So, I think they're going to put him in the Ben Simmons type, but I don't think he has the vision like Ben Simmons, but he's a willing passer. So you're going to do the Magic Johnson, LeBron James, Ben Simmons type of play. Put the ball in his hand, let him come downhill, see if he can make some plays. I know. I mean, Uncle's paying 25 per cheek, brother. Like 25 for OnlyFans, who's making $25 per cheek. Oh man, but that's Unc got that money. Unc got that bread. Unc paying for. I don't want you to just leave me alone. Just come in, do your thing, leave. I get it. Most people, overpay for the quietness of it. They want you to shut the fuck up. All right, what we looking at? I be my YouTube family. How y'all doing over here? Sign up to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. Come on, y'all can join us. I see Chrissy O in the building. Christy O, Chrissy O comes from that she came she done got let's say she done. I ain't gonna say she hit the lotto, but she transferred up. Christy O was, she was in the ghetto. she was in the ghetto. She was over there in that beef sector. She was like, you know what? I need to go ahead and get my membership up. I need to go ahead. I'm done with this hamburger helper shit. I need to go on and go get some of that wagyu. What they doing over that wagyu? It look like they having fun over there. Man, that ghetto, it comes with headache. It comes when you trying to sleep 2 a.m. and you just randomly hear out the window, bitch, I'ma kick your ass. Yeah, see, that's what happened in the ghetto. When you're in the hood, yeah, party gets started at 2 a.m. I'm gonna whoop your damn ass. Like, damn. Hey, is any diehard Kwamites in the building? I want to ask y'all a question. Like them real Kwamites, like them real ones, like they're like that reporting. Ooh, nice. This is just a question for y'all. And it's more of a statement than a question. Okay, it's been 4 years. Can y'all admit at this moment in time, y'all lost? I mean, can y'all just admit that y'all lost? Like, right? It's just, where y'all thought y'all was going, y'all, the bus broke down and you just niggas been walking ever since, right? Can y'all just come out and admit? I think once y'all admit that y'all lost, I think it'd be better for y'all. Right? Where y'all started and where y'all now. Y'all got to just be like, damn, this is not what we thought we would be in 4 years. Right? Everybody we done bashed, we done came at, them niggas done moved up in life. Right? Matt Barnes in a better place, Steven Jackson in a better place, goddamn Stephen A. Smith got a goddamn Shannon Sharp. I mean, he got a little rough patch right now, but goddamn it, he done went up some more. Everybody is in another level of life. And the guy that has called everybody out, that basically said this, that, and that. I mean, it's 4 levels down. Like it's worse. At first, it was getting famous from a phone car in the back of a truck. Oh, woo! Call a foul. You got to call a foul. You know what I mean? Now you're watching black screen radio at this point in time. So I just at this point, man, y'all gotta just leave. At this point, what I mean by this is y'all should just leave people the fuck alone. Y'all lost. All right. Right? Y'all are like, you're kind of like him in the sense where all he can do is look back at his life and pretend it's supposed to have been the way it was and blame everybody else. Y'all can't do that to everybody in the last. Well, if this person flagging me, this person, ain't nobody paying attention to you niggas down there, man. Right? Y'all beef with everybody that went in the sector. At this point, the only beef that they have is old ex-Quamites. It's Quams versus ex-Quamites. At this point, that's what it is. But I just, I seen somebody write something. I just y'all lost, man. Let it go. Right? Damn D down there. Is Damn D still down there messing with Sister T? Is he still making videos on Sister T from 2022? Because he at least 2 months behind on all his stuff. Just be wondering, man. Like, damn, have they ever just realized that you go to the next level? There's real money up there. Like, there's real money. Like, niggas is getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, baby, what is that called? RPMs? Baby, is it RPMs? Like, so what's a bad RPM? So, like, some of y'all niggas is getting like $1 for your RPM. And then there's some that's getting like $50 RPM, $25 RPM, right? So y'all might get the same 10,000 views, but some RPMs are a lot higher, which that means they get a lot more money. And that's all about is it CPM, baby, or RPM? Huh? I can't hear you. There's 2. There's RPM and CPM? Yes. Oh, there's 2? Yes. Yeah, okay. You sure? 100%. Okay, she said 100%. But that it is. There's different revenue, there's different levels, there's different, there's, like, I'm on meeting calls and I'll be listening to shit like, damn. Like let's say, prime example, I do a deal with Amazon and they want to monetize my page, meaning that they will pay me a lump sum of, this is what happens. They'll pay me a lump sum of money for, like, let's say 3 years, right? They give me a lump sum of money for 3 years and they will get the monetization money, but they're monetizing all the ads on the page, right? How they get paid from YouTube is not how we get paid. So they get paid damn near 10 times on ads as if I do. So them taking over the page, let's say I'm making 30,000 a month with, let's say, an average of 40,000 views. The same 40,000 views, they will be getting paid 200,000 off those ads. So there's some unlockings on this next level. I'm just gonna tell you that. Like Gil's Arena unlock is very different from what I'm getting right down here. Hey man, y'all start cleaning up these pages. Clean up your page, man. Treat it like a show. That's why I said I had to hire a team, got my dojo squad, and we're gonna really treat this like a page and content, like kind of like Netflix. You know what I mean? Have some stability in the page. Read the playback chat. I am reading the playback chat. Nigga, Klay Thompson and Megan. I know that. Damn. My man, Klay. Angel Reese has surpassed Caitlin. Wait, let me see. Angel Reese has surpassed Caitlin Clark. Is now tied with Brittany Store for fourth highest total box score production amongst all WNBA players. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, no matter what Angel Reese does on the basketball court, because it doesn't look sexy to how we look at the game, we're gonna always talk shit. Yeah, I was asking for confirmation because my wife know all that YouTube statistical stuff. I'm like a regular old, worker, right? My job is to do the content. Their job is to do everything else. Just make the money for us, nigga. That's me. Yeah, no, Melly is the reason my page started. That's what I remember when the Kwame used to say that shit. No, Melly is the reason my page started turning around. When I met her and I was doing fans questions, and then she paid $300 for some head, and then she actually edited and put it out and titled it, and that video did like 300,000. And then from there, she started doing the editing and started telling me, these how you should do stories here. Here's the thumbnail, take the music out, start doing all that. And then that's when my page started turning over. Because back then I wasn't doing it for money. I was just doing it to fuck with, Kwame and just, troll. That's all it was, to be honest. And then she made me treat that page like a business. Yeah. She had donated $2.99, and I just finished saying, "Yo, can y'all send me some money so I can pay for some head?" So I just said to my women audience that I need some. Can y'all send me some money? Oh no, if you keep sending me money, I'm spending on some head. That's what I'm doing with my bread, to be honest. And then right when I said that, Melly donated $300. So I basically told her, I'll give her some head for the 300, and then she edited that part and pushed it out. Drake covered up his LeBron tattoo with a Shea tattoo. Oh man, no, she didn't clip farm and she put it on my page. So I was making like 15, I was doing like 1,500 views to like 6,000. And I had 7,000 total followers at that time. And then from that video, I had got a bunch of people from her followers. And then right after that, I did the Stewart. I told the Stewart story. She told me to tell that story. She edited it for me. And then I ended up jumping I got like 9,000 followers from that. And then I did the Hakeem Elijah one when I said paying 50,000 for Hakeem, that video, and then my shit just started flying. And then she told me to put all that Kwame stuff, put it on private or erase it so it's out of the algorithm. And then that's when I started like erasing all that Kwame stuff. She said because the algorithm is putting you in there. They're putting your page to that. And then what ended up happening is for about a year and a half, every time I posted, it automatically went yellow. And I had to fight it, and then it'll turn green. And it was because of the algorithm I was in before. So it took me about a year and a half to get out of the basement algorithm. Now when I post automatically, but when I was posting before, automatic yellow, I had to fight it. It was like, damn. And she was like, that's because of the algorithm. So you gotta, your page gotta, when you're getting out of that beef algorithm, you gotta erase damn near all that shit. Ooh, number 28. No, I mean, hey, the YouTube street, the beef sector, that is like that. YouTube executive, that is the basement. Like you just do whatever y'all want down there. Like they're not pushing no real ads to y'all. Just nigga do 100,000 views. They asked me $200. I'm dead ass serious, man. They made $200 down there. $200, $300, man. That's like, god damn. Now listen, there was some videos. I did 300,000. That bitch say $1,000. There's some clean shit. I did 50,000. That bitch say 3,000. Because y'all got to think about this, and this is why I say you have to think about like content. And I haven't applied it yet, but I've been paying attention to it. There's algorithm content that's being pushed. Well, not content, like there's sponsorships. Like let's say NBA. Okay, so NBA 2K is coming out. Okay, no, rewind. There's college football out right now. So they're paying for ads, right? You want your content to be more about that so they can push and whoever they're buying ads for to push it to your page. When football season come out, if your content is talking about football and all that, and your stuff is in that algorithm of what they're paying for, you will make a lot of money from ads. There'll be a lot of football ads being pushed on your page. Like I know some of y'all, if y'all look through your AdSense, y'all will see that around March, y'all get paid a lot in March because that's when March Madness is being pushed. The Super Bowl just finished being pushed. The NBA All-Star was being pushed, right? A lot of things was paying for ads. So they was just dumping a whole bunch of ads on everybody's page. So, you go back like during November, Christmas, your money will look good too. So start thinking seasonal also. Start thinking seasonal when you're pushing out your content. Right? So, y'all know like, okay, so like July 25th, what's coming out? Part two, golf. Adam Sandler. What the fuck? Why can't I think of the movie? Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out on the 25th, right? So now if y'all start doing some content around the 19th to the 21st around golf and Happy Gilmore, they're going to be paying for ads to push that movie, right? So they'll start throwing those ads on your thing. Just be mindful of like little things like that because companies are paying for ads and you want them to push that on your page. So there's just certain things don't say, around that time, just to help you, understand, how YouTube works. But All right, now I actually gotta leave. We leaving the Airbnb right now. All right, let me see. Let me see if y'all can see me. Woo. All right, that nice little place. We got rabbits out there. Maybe y'all can see it. Like, yeah. Yeah, a little pool. I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. I don't even know what's the point of a pool out here. It's damn near 300 degrees outside. I don't want to be in no goddamn pool. So we're about to leave. It's Brandon Jennings' girlfriend's birthday, so we're about to head that way to go have birthday dinner with them. So we got to drive 2 hours for that. Yeah, hey, listen. Trina baby, the same shit I be saying, man. Well, I want to go to here and be my shit way better than that. But but if my wife says she want to get out of the house, goddamn it, I gotta get out of the house, or I can't go live all the time, right? So basically, our rule is when she wants to go to dinner, I can't argue. When she wants to go to lunch, no argument. If she wants to go Airbnb and get away, no argument. And with that, I get to stream as much as I fucking want. So, then she can't argue about that. So I cool. Shit, if I gotta come in here and sit in it for a couple days, all right, baby. So all right, I think Monday, so the schedule. So I have a schedule for next week. It's a soft schedule, but it is a schedule. Monday, I'm doing. So this is kind of like moving forward how my week is going to look. I'm going to do 2 playback games, 2 playback games, 2 gaming, 2 playback games, 2 gaming games, and one topic day where my old school style where if I got to break down and Skip Bayless, break him to his knees, or respond to all the stuff that's going on, especially since Gil's Arena is going to be gone. But like when I want to, address topics that's going on, like the Jeff Teague stuff, the Kevin Durant stuff, I'll have a day for that. Kwame thinks Skip destroyed LeBron. I'm pretty sure Skip destroying LeBron last 22 years of 50,000 points forward. I'm pretty sure it's destroyed. I'm pretty sure it's destroyed. You know what I mean? Like Skip has him at 9. Okay. All right. You know what I mean? But that's the bias. I mean, I don't know if Skip ever had a vote, but if it was, we know he voted against him. But yeah, I'm gonna do 2 playbacks, and the next one is gonna be Monday. I'll be doing the Laker Clipper game. I'll be doing Laker Clipper game 7:30, and then I have it's either Tuesday or Thursday. Okay, then no. Monday, I have Wizards 76ers. Wednesday, I have gaming at 7 a.m. So gaming is going to be Wednesday and Saturday. So Wednesday and Saturday is going to be me gaming, and there's going to be structure behind that now. They want real structure behind that. So Wednesday, Saturday, gaming. Then Friday is battle mode with the crew. And then I would do a second live Saturday for playback because I think it's the WNBA All-Star. And I'll be doing the WNBA All-Star playback live. So it'll be like 5 to 6 a week. I just got to figure out what day is going to be the all-topic day and addressing like some of the things that went on for the week and addressing some of you niggles. Y'all know that one, right? You coming from you niggles, and breaking some of y'all down. So. So I'm gonna be doing that. All right. So I'm gonna go. We got to get ready to head out so we can get to this dinner in time. Gil, get the UFC game. I want to knock you out. All right, I'll get that. Oh, and then I got some. I don't know how to do it. I know I got to do it on Discord. But what I'm trying to do is the day NBA 2K comes out, I want to do a draft where we draft our teams. I know I'm going to do it with the Gills Arena, not the Gills Arena, but the Battle Mode crew. We're going to draft our teams. We're going to do it. We're going to do a live draft our teams. And then when the season starts, whatever our team, we pick a team. So I'm going to have the Lakers. So my main team is the Lakers. And then what happens is we're going to follow that schedule, right? So when the Lakers play, my team in the morning has a simulation and we'll be simulating against whoever. And then if I can play, I'm going to play. So we have the option to play or simulate that game. And then that's how we do our record. Yeah, Gills Arena is going to be gone. We're on vacation starting Thursday, last day. And then we're going to be gone for about a month and a half. The first thing that's going to come back will be probably the football show. So we'll see. August 14th, football come out. So we're going to have to do a footballs. But I'll make sure I'm going to keep you guys updated on all that. But for the third time, like I usually do, I got to go. All right. Baby, want to say hello? I don't know what they're saying. They said hi.